Vision Radio. And it's always a pleasure reaching into your homes, into your hearts this time on a Saturday morning. And we do look forward to this moment every week when we can spend some family time together, when we can educate each other, we can share, we can reminisce, we can take a wonderful stroll down memory lane. All right, and so for many of us, is a type of therapy. Well, for me, for sure, it's like therapy for me. To reflect, to reminisce. It's good for us and to remember, where we came from. But wherever you are joining us from at this point in time, here in Nevis, over there in our sister Isle of St. Kitts, regionally, further afield, wherever you are, we welcome you warmly to today's edition of the Good Old Days. And if you are a first-time listener, we are saying to you, welcome and stay tuned. Stay with us, stick with us. You won't regret it. Okay? And, the month of January is racing along very, very fast. And 2024, boy, wow, it's it's picking up speed. It's picking up speed. But we are thankful for a brand new day. We are thankful for every moment that we have. And let us just strive to make each moment count. Make each moment that we have been entrusted with a blessing in some way to someone else. Now, if you are celebrating today, if you are celebrating a birthday, a special anniversary, whatever the occasion, we celebrate with you. We say happy birthday, we say happy anniversary, we say happy celebration, okay, whatever it is. And if you're on the downside, okay, we remember you in our prayers. We remember the Shefton and family, passing of, Joseph Liebert, and, all others who are in mourning at this point in time, okay. Our prayers and thoughts are with you. And we are just saying to you, just hold on. Hold on. The sun will rise. We know that it's difficult. It's not easy, but don't give up. Okay? Hold on. Okay? And so at that, I would just say good morning to Shefton. Good morning to Ren.
Good morning. Good morning, Chesley. Good morning, Ren. Good morning to our good old days class, near and far, far and near, far and wide. I want to join you, Chesley, in underscoring the fact that this good old days program, when it's here, when we are here live on a Saturday, acts as a form of therapy. And for many persons, I've gotten many complaints over the last couple of weeks for not being here, and I had to make a solemn promise. I will be here on Saturday. One lady tell me, listen, let me tell you something. I used to shop on a Saturday, and nowadays I changed my shopping to Friday. I shop on a Friday because nothing must stop me from here in the good old days. That is it. That is the nature. That is the nature of things. Well, as you mentioned, persons who have celebrated, I know there are a few others, but I didn't. I don't like to write sometimes. I do a good job talking, but I'm not such a good person when it comes to the writing. But I know one of our regular and ardent members, Lornette Piola Hanley, she celebrated over the last week or two, for sure. There were, like I said, there were others, but I didn't write down, so I'm not remembering. So I just want to say good morning to everybody. I want to say special good morning to some people close to me, my favorites, my nieces and nephews. I want to say good morning to Caleta and Dejeuner and Soda. I don't know if Soda will be listening today, because Soda has gone visiting. Yes, man. So they're going visiting. So I don't know if she'll be listening. I want to say good morning to Tamisha and her two up there at Goundhouse Circle. Tinisha, Kiano and Ajani. I want to say good morning to Claudia and her crew over there in Cotton Ground. Aishinaya, Isaiah, I Zariel, I Xavier, and I Manuel, who we call Boops. And then I go across to Anguilla and I say a big hail up to Tammy and her team over there, her team of Shamika, Owen, Kitara, and Gustavia. I also want to say good morning to Jason, my dear cousin Jason over there in Anguilla, and his team, his dear wife Connie and his children, Cine and Symphony. They do listen when they get the opportunity. Maybe not every, I don't know if they get to listen every episode while it is live, but they do listen. I want to say special good morning to my dear cousin Armin down there in St. Thomas, and then he's over there in Maryland. And I'm going to call you too. I'm not saying on you. But even as I am saying that, I am not saying good morning, but I just want to say that I just want to say, Renford is going to greet you, but I just want to say to you, Carol, you did an excellent job when you sat in here with co-host with Chesley. Chesley, you did an excellent job.
Indeed.
And I wish we could get
reports.
I wish we could get more of our class members to do like that. I mean, we have had one or two other persons before, you know, so it is a good thing. Let me greet the persons on the Facebook. Those who are there already. Evan Jeffers is there saying good morning all. Good morning to you, Evan. Winston Chewit, Fifield Hobson is there saying good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Atta. Boy, I hope the feeling improves.
Yes.
It touching so many people. It touching so many people. I had to, I mean, everybody won't know, but you will know. The same person who you gave the message to give me, I had to take her to the doctor twice. Because she went with the children, the whole household came down with this thing, and I took them to the doctor, and the children rebounded nicely, but she wasn't going any place, so I had to take her back again. I mean, she's much better now. So I understand. I know how you're feeling. But fight it. Get down. Make use of the bush. Carol Libert Ward is in saying good morning. Good morning, Carol. Sydney Stapleton. Where did I send this thing now? Sydney Stapleton says, good morning, guys. Also want to say good morning to my mom, Mabel White in Barnsgott. Also, my sister Diana, good morning to you as well. Armin is in saying good morning all. Good morning, Armin. Cyril and Stapleton says, good morning, everyone. God's blessing to all, indeed. Myrna Davis is saying, good morning, everyone. And she also says, good morning, cousin Gwen. Vanicia Vernie Duo Williams is saying good morning to the host and my good old days family. It has been a long time. I took off work today just to listen and start the year right. There you go.
I feel honored.
You know, Piola is saying good morning, everyone. Georgina Taylor says good morning to you as well. Gwen says good morning, guys, and everyone viewing and watching. Good morning to you as well, Gwen. Good morning to you, Piola. I hope you hear me mention that you celebrated a birthday while we were away, so to speak. I hope you had a great time on your birthday. Okay, those are the greetings we have there, or two more coming in. Melissa Pemberton, good morning. She says good morning all. Good morning, Melissa. Good to have you. Dick Noel Jeffers is saying good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dick and Jeffers. Good to have you as usual. When?
Thank you, Shefton. Good morning. Good morning to you, Chesley. And Happy New Year to you both. Sounds funny, but it's the first time I'm seeing you both together for the year.
True. That is so true.
I was going to say earlier, I felt so embarrassed, but because of Shefton's comments, I think I've been redeemed. Thank you very much, guys. Mabel, good morning to you. She was one of the persons that charged me to be here, Shefton. I met her in person, and you know, as if she was saying, make sure on a Saturday morning you find yourself on the good old days. But you know, I thank God for the experiences that I've had the last couple of Saturdays. You know, doing ministry is a very fulfilling thing, you know. And so, whereas I regretted not being here, I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I was able to, you know, be a part of. So good morning to all of you. Welcome. For those of you who have not been able to say Happy New Year too, we're still in the first month, so I feel it's all right to still say Happy New Year to you. Although time is flying by extremely quickly,
yes,
the year is still relatively new, right? And so we wish everyone a really great time. Let me piggyback on what your opening comments, Shefton, and say good morning to Carol and commend her for being brave enough and eloquent enough to come on the good old days and deliver, right? And be our co-host with Chesley. Did a marvelous job. Thank you very much. Pam, I'm looking forward for your
turn.
For your turn.
Next time we touch the soil here.
And Denise have been very frequent on the feed, even on your morning story. She has been weighing in on 2020. So thank you very much, and good morning to all of you, and Happy New Year. For those persons, as Chesty mentioned, that are having birthdays and anniversaries, we wish you all the very best. And I like to always, when I get an opportunity to come here, to say thank you to all the persons that take the time in to log in, tune in, whatever, to 2020 Vision Radio. We are delighted because, us guys, we can just meet each other and sit down and chat. When we get the opportunity to share with you, countless of you all across the world, it is indeed a very, honored pleasure. So thank you all very much for tuning in and weighing in the conversation. And I believe you're going to find many other opportunities this morning to come in. Our phone numbers, of course, are 1-869-669-7312 and 1-869-469-7953 or 1917-460-2187. And so we have created an avenue so that no one has an excuse. You can be with us, you can share with us, you can share your thoughts, ask your questions, make your comments, whatever, and we will see you on the good old days. So that's it for me. Thank you all very much. It's a pleasure to be here, and let's have fun on the good old days. Chesley?
Yes, and we say good morning to Michelle in Canada. She remains a very ardent listener, of the good old days. And we want to apologize for last week, though, because we had very good intentions, but things did not work out. Our guests had a real kind of crisis. So we were hoping that we would have been able to maybe replay an old program, but we still didn't get around to it because we were very hopeful that we would have been able to be on here. So we do apologize for that. Yes. And also, I had a name here that I wanted to congratulate last week, Meredith Jackson, who was celebrating his birthday. I think it might have been last week. I think I heard that. I think it's last week.
I think I heard it.
Yes, I know he's a listener of the good old days, and we want to say good morning.
Regular listener
and belated.
I think I spoke to his son. I spoke to his son downstairs a couple of days ago.
Right, and we are hoping that Meredith, that you'll remain the same age until next year this time. So okay,
that's a good wish.
Yes.
Don't age at one moment.
Okay, all right.
While Wenford spoke, he did mention that during the time that he was absent from him, he was very gainfully employed, and that is usually I would admit that is usually the case
when we're not here.
When we are not here, apart from maybe illness, and we don't get sick so often.
Praise the Lord.
Yes, praise the Lord. Now and again something might pop up, but most of the time
it's ministry.
When we are not here, we are out doing good deeds, because while I was not here, I had several days of, I said to somebody, it's 24-hour service, and so I just couldn't be here because I had responsibility to care for some children while their parents were taking care of very urgent business elsewhere. And so it was for a very, very, very important cause why I was not here last week and the week before. But we are here today and we're going to make it up. We're going to make it up.
Yes.
You know how I do things on here. So yeah. I hope I got our belly empty, you go full up with laugh. Your belly full of laugh while we gain information.
Yes.
And we share knowledge.
Chesley, sorry, Shefton. Chesley, the name I should have been mentioning to you earlier is really Francil. Francil Webb, I think.
Yes.
She is all the way there in Canada. Good morning to you, Francil. Very, very constant listener.
Good morning to her, yes.
And we appreciate you listening. Yes. And I believe that Georgina, you mentioned earlier, Shefton, that's Florence's sister. I didn't realize she's a tailor.
Yes.
I think she's married Taylor.
Okay.
I think she went,
yes.
I think I'm not sure if she went back, but I think she went back to England.
Right.
But thank you very much for joining, Georgie. Great to have you on with us this morning. And good morning, Florence.
And we have said this before, and I'm going to say it and repeat it. When we encounter people and they recognize us because of our presence here on the good old days, it is a good feeling.
Oh yes,
it's a good. Somebody I met recently, and they heard me talking, and the person said, "Chefton?" I say yes. I recognize the voice because I recognize that voice from the good old days.
And I have had reason to say something, of course, always something good about you or Chesley, and persons who that, well, who's Chefton? I don't know Chefton. I said Chefton on the good old days, and he said, oh.
Yes.
Or if I say Chesley on the good old days, they say, oh.
Yes.
Some persons have, get you all mixed up. They don't know which one is which. But
Well, listen. Let me tell you. A lot of times people meet me and they say, Mr. Manners.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Manners. Good afternoon. I say good afternoon and good morning, and I gone. I know who they mean.
I'll have your one.
Yeah, I'll have your one.
I'll tell you something, Chefton. When you get Mr. Manners, good afternoon, don't keep them.
Don't keep them.
Try give them money.
I go remember that. When you get them telepathy, they call it.
Yeah. Oh?
Okay, by
No,
whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, I think I mentioned this one from Gwen already. Gwen said, "Good morning, cousin Mona Davis. Have a great weekend." Did I? Okay, maybe.
Yes, it
and then Joseph Herbert came in after that, saying, "Good morning, all. Good morning, Joseph. Good to have you."
Joseph Herbert?
Yes.
So that's the one we're thinking about. That's the one from Kickgut.
No, I don't think. No.
No?
This is the same Joseph Herbert that will be here on Saturdays. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gwen Williams again saying, "Good morning, cousin Amethyst Stanley." Oh, yeah, good morning, Amethyst. Happy New Year to you. You and let me just forget your husband name. When Amethyst?
Just say husband, you and your husband.
You and your dear husband.
Only one she have.
Yes. She said, "Good morning, cousin Amethyst Stanley, and my dear friend Vernicia Duo Williams." Indeed. Sylvester Pemberton is in.
Who's Vernicia Duo Williams?
Vernicia Duo Williams. She is originally from Bath. I don't remember where she told me she lived. I met her. I met her some years ago at the Culturama Food Fair.
I know Vernicia Douglas Walters.
Is it Culturama Food Fair or the Agriculture Open Day? Yeah, I met her a couple of times. But she's from Bath Village.
Okay.
She's related to.
She said Duo.
To Iona.
Oh, okay.
Iona Duo? Yeah, so maybe it's your family too.
Duo.
You say I'll Duo.
Oh, yes, sir.
Once in a ton window.
One person said to me sometime, well, all Duo. Either in or out.
Exactly. Aye. Sylvester Pemberton said, "Blessed morning, all."
Morning to you, Mayor.
And Carol is in CJ Injection Brown said, "Good morning, beautiful people. It was an honor to share your space. Chesley made it easy for me to get.
He's a good teacher.
Yes. Have a great year, everyone. You too, darling."
Thank you so much. Yes,
Ingrid Daniel Farrell is in saying, "Good morning, everyone." And I say good morning to you, Ingrid. You have a blessed and a super weekend. Amethyst is in. Say good morning and happy new year to the good old days family. Good morning, cousin Gwen and my sister Mona. Have a blessed day, everyone. Denise Walters William. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. Good to have you as always. He says, I am manning.
Manning.
Yes. Okay. The comments are coming in fast,
And they go fast too, so you gotta catch them when they come.
Yes, that's everything. Carol says, "My phone changed Chesley's name to Chelsea."
Oh my. Don't let it control you. Don't let your phone control you.
They just do that one thing. Sometimes I was talking to, I think it was my sister. When I meet my sister, I think it was Sylvie. And something I said about the phone. And I said, when they say they're smart, so they do the one thing.
They do like, yes.
Yes. Mona Davis says, "Thanks, Gwen and Amethyst. The same sentiments to you all." Sylvester Pemberton said, "Good energy on the good old days." You sure bet. Sure bet. And you get three full look at these and come together. You know what would happen.
Plus Sylvester.
Aye. Gwen says she's Iona's sister.
Oh,
okay. I know it's related to Iona. Okay. Winston 35 says, "Sound gone, what's going on?" I don't know. Atta, he said not hearing anything. I don't know. Anybody else not hearing? Oh, yes. Okay, Sylvester. Yes, Sylvester. Chefton, please mention our breakfast still going on in Cotton Ground good in the
At the gazebo.
in the gazebo. We giving toys to the children. So please bring along the children, the kids.
Very good.
Yes, so everybody in tune to the good old days. Pass the word along. The St. Thomas's group. In our constituency group, they are having a sumptuous breakfast there at the gazebo in Cotton Ground at 5 turning. So make your way over there and support. The breakfast is good. The breakfast is good. And they say bring your children because the children who come get a toy. Yes.
I thought St. John's was supposed to be having a breakfast sometime. Or has it gone?
I don't.
Carlisle, what's the word on that? I'm not too sure. Shefton?
One more before you go. Diana White is responding. He said, morning all, sending greetings to my brother Sidney Stapleton and family,
And your
coming
mother.
from the White family.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Shefton, I had a funny joke with Chesley. Chesley was not able to bring Nurse Ward here on the program in the studio, but I found him riding on a bus with her. So, and I believe she's listening. So good morning to Nurse Ward. Somebody has been asking me for her contact, so I'll have to get with her and find out whether or not we can share that. Some persons overseas want to, connect with her. She has touched the lives of so many people, right?
Yes.
So.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
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 Okay.
She was a very dear friend of my mother. So she was a family friend.
Yes.
And, every time and whenever we meet up, 'cause we meet up regularly. 'Cause we meet in church every time I make it to Brown Hill Wesleyan, and she greets me, Irene. I say she self.
I introduced my wife to her, and she said to my wife, "I got him since he's small."
Okay.
All right. Well,
Kalata
yes,
realize you're there. Hope the others don't log on too.
Okay. All right. Well, our topic for today, Granny's medicine chest.
Oh, Lord.
Granny's medicine chest, and we are going down memory lane. All right.
And
we'll
Chesley?
be. Let me finish, Joe. And
Yeah.
and we'll be looking at all the the items that were in Granny's medicine chest. So you you may need to just think. Okay, do your research because we're going to make that complete list.
We don't think nobody had a chest in?
Yes, yes.
No, I was about to say, and this is a good time to talk about it because
Yes.
so much fluent thing are going on and
Right.
cough and all kind of thing.
Yes.
And so it is a good time to revisit
Yes.
Granny's medicine chest.
Okay. All right. Now, as an opening activity, what we are going to do, we are going to ask persons to call in, and there's a possibility of you winning a $25 top-up. Okay? It's just one gift that we are having here this morning. Okay, but there are 7 items in Granny's medicine chest that you have to come up with. Okay? And here are the
Change it, Chesley.
and here are the
Don't say 7. There are we have here a list
okay.
of 7 of the items from Granny's medicine chest. So
yes, so
stretch your eyes,
and they
look on the
are-
paper here, and tell us what we have.
and they are yeah. So they are okay, we have 2 laxatives. Okay, I think that's easy. That's a little giveaway there. Okay, we have 2 items used on cuts. Okay, you come up with those 2. And then we have 3 items used for nausea, and we used to say bad feeling. Okay, so 3 items used for nausea, all right, or bad feeling. 2 that we use on cuts, and 2 laxatives. 7 items, okay. And let's see if you can come up with those, all right? And you give us a call here, 469-7953, 669-7312. And then after that, we're going to look at all the items in Granny's medicine chest to complete, to complete. the
Try
Yes.
to try and complete, because I don't know
Yeah.
if you can
Exhausted.
exhaust it.
Okay.
I was going to say, Chesley, maybe you should say 7 of,
Yeah, that's what I said.
because I'm sure Granny has maybe more than 14.
Yes. Okay, but
Well, we have
Yeah.
7, so let's tell us the 7 that we have.
all right. Give us a call, 469-7953, 669-7312. Okay.
I
you
like the
can
way you
give us a
categorize
call,
them, Chesley. That was
and,
nice.
and you can win yourself a $25 top-up. Okay. Who will be that winner? Okay. So give us a call, and we want to complete this opening activity before we move on to look at the other items in Granny's medicine chest. All right. Okay, so maybe while we wait for our calls, we can maybe just play that song by Ginger. Those were the days. Okay.
Relaxing and reminiscing on me boyhood days. Sweet and bitter memories that time cannot erase. Just like an exciting movie, I see in the past replayed. Vivid memories that will never fade. Back then when children were simple, flying kite and pitching marble seemed to be the greatest things in the world. How wide awake but a dreaming. In my mind I am seeing the adventures of me youth unfold. Going to shop Saturday evening, buying pork bread for Sunday morning. Those were the days. Those were the days. Fish done fry and mouth watering, eagerly anticipating. Those were the days. Those were the days. But big bacchanal on Sunday morning, leaks all across me head. I forget to hang up the bag and red and gone in the bread. Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. Those were the days when we were little children.
Okay, as we said earlier, today is the topic is Granny's medicine chest. All right, and we'll be looking at the items, all the items that Granny had in her medicine chest. We're gonna try and see if we can exhaust that list. I don't know how possible it is, but we're gonna try. But as our opening activity, we are just focusing on 7 of those items that Granny had in her medicine chest, and you're asked to call in and just identify those 7 items. And we have given some clues which we are going to repeat. Okay, we have 2 laxatives. All right, 2 laxatives. We have 2 items used on cuts, and then 3 of the items are used for nausea or bad feeling, as we would say. Okay, so that's the question that is out there. Give us a call, 469-7953, 669-7312, and you can win yourself a $25 top up. All right, and we won't be lingering too long all morning with this because we have to move on. So if we don't get any calls in in due course, all right, we will just the gift will stay with us. Okay. Yes.
And while we wait, just let me share a couple more comments and greet a couple more persons who have stepped in the class. I'm seeing Jam Fabs is in, and she says good morning to all. Happy New Year, and saying thanks to you guys for bringing us the program. Don't worry about the absences. Everyone deserves a break every now and then. Much love to all. Thank God for people on the whole. Oh dear. Good morning, Latoya, my wonderful daughter. I'm seeing Ayo David saying good morning. Good morning, Ren, and others. Have a great day. Or can we take the call?
Good morning on the good old days. Go ahead, please. Hello?
No, call.
Call dropped?
Okay,
try again.
Hello, good morning. You're on the good old days. Talk to us.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
What Granny will give us is Bucklac or Epsom salt.
Okay, right. Okay, go ahead. Let's complete this. Give us all 7 that you have there, and then we'll tell you what is what.
Oh. To put on the cut,
Mm-hmm.
purple lotion or Dettol.
So that's 2 there. That's 2 you give us there.
And what the other question?
No, you have.
Yeah, no.
You have 3 more to go.
Yes. What the other three what
So
you
what's
say?
the question for the...
Yes.
For
question-
nausea and vomiting. Three things for nausea and vomiting.
Bad feeling, yes.
Bad feeling, yeah.
Yes.
Alcolado, Limacol, or glucose?
Or what?
Glucose.
Glucose.
Glucose?
Yeah, to stop the vomiting.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you have here. Okay, the Epsom salts. There's Epsom salts. There's Alcolada. There is Limacol. Okay. So you may have to go back to the drawing board. All right.
Try again, caller.
Okay,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Morning.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
go
good
ahead,
morning.
please. Good
Oh,
morning.
calling from St. Kitts, but I suppose it's the same thing, eh? Because my mother, father was some neighbors.
Yeah, go right ahead.
No,
Granny's,
hello?
granny everywhere. Go ahead.
What
Yes.
you say now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
We can hear
very
you.
well.
Because, fluff won't make more noise. For laxative, it was castor oil and Brooklax. We had Canadian healing oil. Everybody had Canadian healing oil. And you had, you put salve. This is salve. For colon, so you had mustard cream. That rub your chest. For vomiting, I know my mother had this mental thing in water.
To drink.
Mental
Some kind of mental blocks. But in the drugstore, you put it in the
mental
water.
grains. Was it mental?
No,
And,
it was
hello?
the
Yeah.
what
They
it
had
was
smelling
in
salts
blocks.
too, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And somebody said purple lotion already.
Okay.
So what I
Carrots.
want,
Carrots.
Canadian healing oil for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, you know
Purple
you.
lotion or
Yes.
salve.
Okay. All right. Caller.
Then
Okay.
you had castor oil for sure.
Uh-huh.
You had Epsom salt and Brooklax.
Yes.
Then you had they give you tea, like ginger.
Uh-huh.
Ginger tea for upset stomach.
Okay.
And what else?
No, you were supposed to give us.
You're just supposed to give us 7, so you've done well. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we just tell you.
We'll-
Okay,
we'll
just give me
see.
some feedback. Just
We'll-
give me some feedback on what you have given, right? Ooh, she has gone. Cut off.
I guess she's listening, so she'll know.
Okay.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Okay, caller. Okay, you had castor oil that was there, and you had the smelling salt.
Okay.
Okay, and granted, remember these are just
Some.
a sample of the
A sample,
items
yes.
in Granny's medicine chest. Okay, so what you mentioned would have been there, but
well-
we're just looking at this little open activity, and we are,
Well, Chesley,
Yes.
if the class members are keen and they do what we normally say, they
will
work
get
down
it.
what other people say.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
5 of them done gone.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. And so well, I was expecting booklocks to be there. I don't know.
Didn't somebody say that?
But it's not
Good
on
morning
list.
on the good
It's
old
not-
days.
it's
Go
not
ahead,
on the
please.
list. Mhm.
Hello?
Morning.
Hello.
Good
Good morning.
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 How are you?
Very good,
Doing
thank
well.
you.
Yeah, I want to make a try.
Yes.
Go ahead.
For the laxative, castor oil and Epsom salts. For the bad feeling, had bay rum, limacol, alcolado, smelling salts. And then for the cuts you had iodine, purple lotion.
Okay, great try, caller.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Don't go ahead.
Okay, don't go. Okay,
We have another
don't
call,
go.
so if you could just listen and you tell
Okay.
him.
No. Well, we have to complete one at a time.
Okay, one at a time.
One at a time. Okay. All right. So, caller, you have the Epsom salts, you have the castor oil. Okay, that's there. You have the alkali, the limacol, the smelling salt. Okay, so you got 100% in that category there. Alkali, limacol.
Hello?
You can
Hello?
hear. Hello. You can hear us?
I'm not hearing you clearly at all.
Oh, you're not hearing us.
Okay,
Okay. No, I'm giving you some feedback on the list that you would have given.
Yes, yes.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Good. Okay, so let's see what you have here. You gave us castor oil and Epsom salt. So you got those 2 purgatives, those 2 laxatives, right?
Uh-huh.
And you also got the 3 for the bad feeling or the nausea. You gave us alkalado, limacol, and smelling salt.
salts.
You're correct with that. But for the where you fell short was on the area for the cuts. For cuts, you gave us iodine and purple lotion. No, not those. Okay, but very good try, and we do appreciate your effort.
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
all right,
4.
thanks.
Thank you,
So
sir.
that's 5 of them.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Good morning, caller. You're on the good old days. Go ahead, please.
Hi, good morning.
Good
morning.
This is Carol. I'm calling in to give it a try.
Hi,
Okay,
Carol.
go right ahead.
Yes,
ahead.
yes.
Hi. Okay. Well, since I never had a grandmother, I'm going to go with what my mother had.
She was somebody's grandmother.
Say what?
I said she was somebody's
Yeah,
grandmother.
you're right. You're right with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm starting off with for Epsom salts, castor oil. That's for get rid of mango worms and things like that. Then we had bay rum, limacol, and alcolado. That's for smelling when you have nausea. And for cuts, we had Canadian healing oil and turpentine.
Okay, right.
Is that the 7?
Well, it's 7. It's 7 of the items that were in the medicine chest, but the 7 that we have here, no, you fell short. Okay, so you have the Epsom salt and the castor oil. You have the limacol and the alcolada. Okay, there's no barum. Okay, there's no Canadian oil. There's no turpentine. Right now, these were items that were used that were definitely in the medicine chest, but for the specific list that we have there. Okay, we are looking for those items. Okay.
How can you all
Yeah.
forget barum?
No, well, it's just a list of 7, so we can't put everything on the list. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then.
All
Thank you very
right.
much. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
Right.
Tell the number. Say the number.
Okay.
Which number?
Phone number.
Oh, the phone numbers are 869-669-7312. That's also a WhatsApp number. Okay. Thank you for calling. Good morning. You on the good old days. Go ahead, please.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
For the cuts, I'm just talking about the cuts. Anybody said dental, and you forgot to have a foul feather.
Uh-huh.
If it's inside, I know you have to wipe it like a swab on the cut. So, I don't know.
Okay. Well, no, you just give us your list, right? Just give us your list of 7 items, and then we'll just give you some feedback. Okay.
No. I mean, most people got most of the other items, but I realize nobody's saying dental. So I'm just saying
Yeah, the first person did say Dettol.
Okay.
Yeah, the
yes,
first
okay.
person did say Dettol.
Yes.
dental.
Yeah.
So
yes.
you don't want to try to do 7.
Man, listen to me. They got so many remedies.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the remedies my grandma
Okay.
But we have 7 in particular, so we want you to guess the 7 that we have. We,
got
we-
from the crib,
Okay.
you know. I just joined in, and I'm just hearing like recipes or whatever for different ailments. So
okay.
ask me the question again. I just joined in. Ask me the question again. Let me.
Okay. The question is, we have chosen 7 of the remedies that Granny would have in her chest, right? So we want you to tell us the 7 that we have, because we know that she probably had 100 in there, but we just chose 7. So tell us the 7 that we have. We have 2 laxatives, 2 for cuts, and 3 for nausea
Oh, bad feeling.
or bad feeling, as they would say.
I can remember seeing Florida water.
Okay.
What that was used
I
for?
remember seeing,
What that was used for?
I don't even know, but I remember seeing it was a long skinny bottle,
Mm-hmm.
with a sticker with little kind of colorful. I could remember seeing there was book lock.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go off, you get that. I remember seeing Dettol. I remember seeing Canadian oil. I remember seeing alcolado. I remember seeing there's a Dettol. I remember seeing what was it? Yeah, it was short as I can't remember, but for sure. You gotta take it with some like sugar or something like that.
Okay, well, maybe call it, you can go back to the drawing board and you can just give us a call back, okay?
Okay.
But we do thank you for your input.
Yes,
we do
indeed.
appreciate. Okay, thank you. All right.
You did mention the Alcolado.
Yes, what we're going to do, and for those who have just joining us, we would just want to let you know that we are focusing today on Granny's medicine chest, and we are having here a little contest. We are asking persons to call and identify 7 of the items that were in Granny's medicine chest, right? And your answer must be specific to the list that we have here.
Yes.
Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to make it easier now. So by a process of elimination, we just eliminate those that have been given and then focus on those that are outstanding. Okay, so we would have gotten the Epsom salts, we got the castor oil. Okay, those were laxatives or purgatives, if you may. We had for the bad feeling or the nausea, we had the smelling salt, we had the limacol, we have the alcolada. So those 2 categories are taken care of. Now, the category now that remains undone is that we deal with the cuts, all right? 2 items that we normally put on cuts. What are they? Okay? There are many possibilities, but 2 of them are on this list, and that's what we want, okay? So if you can give us those 2 missing items in Granny's medicine chest, the 2 items that were used on cuts, okay? You will win yourself the $25 top-up, okay? Yes.
Good morning. You're on the good old days. Go ahead, please. Good morning. Yes, lift your voice a little bit, please.
I can't hear nothing at all.
You don't have Canadian oil.
Sorry, caller. I missed your first. Was the first one you called, please? I wasn't hearing.
No, I said you don't have Canadian oil, so I'm just busting my brain now.
Oh, you busting the brain? don't mash it up, no, don't mash up your brain, please.
You're not going to salt and long grass with you.
Okay, I'll tell you what. To be fair to you, one of the answers has the word salt as part of it. It's a 2-word item.
Vaseline?
Huh?
Salt and Vaseline?
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so now, so salt and Vaseline, yes. It's 2 items, right? It's 2 items. So then, if you give us 2 answers, then that will be it for you, eh? You give us 2 items are missing. You give us 2, and that will be it for you.
Salt and Vaseline, and that's all.
No, good try. Okay,
That all is not.
but we do appreciate you. Your call, your participation. But please do call back. Okay, just 1 missing. Okay, very good try. Okay, right, and that is salt and Vaseline.
That make it easier for the others.
Right.
Let me take some greetings in the
Yes.
meantime. I did end with David. I see Laurel Charles is there, dear sister and classmate. Good morning, Laurel. Okay. Wow. The calls are coming fast and furious though.
Good morning. You're on the good old days.
Yeah, is it lime and salt? Because that's what they cut with the lime. with the
Yes,
salt.
yes, that was done. Yes, you are you're very correct, but that's not on the list. Okay, the one with the salt that we have here, somebody just gave an answer there, and it is
They also use what we call simple wiry.
oh,
Or the aloes.
it's not on the list. Not on the list. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, caller. Now it's just 1 item. Yes.
Yes.
So
Good morning, caller.
Yes.
You're on.
Hello, good morning, you're on? Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Lift your voice a little.
I'm not hearing nothing.
Long grass and salt, purple lotion,
No, just
aloes,
okay. All right.
salt and Vaseline.
Okay. All right. The salt and Vaseline was given already. That's one of the 2 missing items. Okay. That's one of the 2 items, missing items that was given already. But is 1 outstanding, right? So we are asking you to go for it. Give it another try. Thank you very much. Okay, caller. Okay.
Another call will come in.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Aloes.
No. Good try.
No.
Good try. Let's go to the next call. Thank you, caller.
Hello?
Yes. Good try, but that's not the answer. Thank you. All right. Okay. So,
Good morning, caller. You're on the good old days. Hello. Good morning, caller.
Is it Epsom salt and Vaseline?
Well, that's one of the items, and that was given already.
Yeah, that one was given already. Salt and Vaseline.
Yes.
All right, then, Trevor.
Yes. Okay then. All right. Okay.
Good morning, caller. You on the good old days? Hello?
Good morning. Good morning. You're on.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lift your voice, please. We're hearing you.
Yes, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Is it Sab?
No.
No.
Good try.
That one was called already earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Thank you very much.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give a clue in a while because, it's something that we may not even readily think about. I don't know why we're steering clear of this item.
You got another call?
Hello. Good morning. You're on the good old days.
Good morning. Is it iodine?
Good try, but it's not that. Good try. Good try. Okay.
Hello.
Good morning on the good old days. Good morning on the good old days. It's not answering.
Hello. You're on the good old days.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Quailin?
Good try, but that's not the answer. Good try. Answer. Okay, thank you. Good try. Good try. Okay, we'll take a few more and then we give a clue, and hoping that someone will call quickly and get it.
Okay. Let me take some comments.
They give answers on the page?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not seeing it yet. I think I had asked for the
We would want persons to call with the answers, right?
Yes,
the answers,
the oh Lord. Go faster, please, boy.
Morning, you on the good old days. Go ahead, please.
Is it purple ocean?
Very good try. That's not the answer. Very good try. Very good try. Thank you, caller.
And wow.
Okay, all right.
Good morning, you on the good old days.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Canadian healing oil.
No.
Very good try, but that's not the answer. Thank you, caller.
Try again.
Okay.
The very first person who called had given that one.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it may come as a surprise to some persons, but it was something that was very, very, very effective. You get a cut, and immediately, well, I know a number of grannies would have done it, right? Immediately, I'm going to use the word pour, because pour going to suggest what the item may be. So granny would pour some of that item on the cut, and that would take care of any bacteria or anything that is in the cut before she would proceed to add anything else. Later, she might put on some salt and Vaseline, but immediately as you get that cut, right, and she would pour an item on that cut, and it worked wonders. Okay, here's another clue. It's an item that was made locally. An item that was made locally. Okay? I can't be any more generous than that. Okay?
Good morning, caller. You on the good old days.
Good morning. Is it rum?
Rum?
Well, you have to be.
Wait, let me add. He's an item that is made locally. Rum is made locally?
Yeah, some ham on the little alcohol.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Okay.
Who's this?
That's it. Yeah, just give us your. Hello?
Tamisha.
Tamisha for Joe?
Not for me.
Oh.
Tamisha for Judge and Priscilla. I Judge still a beg Hammond.
Okay.
Judge still a beg Hammond.
I tell you.
Okay. Is it Tanisha?
Tamisha. Okay, Tamisha.
That's my niece.
Yeah, Tamisha.
Oh, okay.
Round of
Okay.
circle.
Yes. Congratulations. You have gotten it. Okay. Shows that you are really in tune with Granny's medicine chest. Okay. Can you give us your telephone number, please?
760
Yes.
0926.
0926.
26.
And Uncle Joe didn't help you, right?
Me?
No.
I mean, I even know why, baby. Me not even know why you been look for. How you not show me the paper? 'Cause all the answer name when me had.
All right, thank you, Tamisha. Thank you so much.
All the answer name when me had, people don't call them and you said no the whole song.
So you know out in the water too?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Tamisha.
Now,
Congratulations.
I surely expected book locks to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Chesley-
there's a lot of expectations,
Yes,
Joe.
yes, yes.
A lot of
yes.
expectations.
Yes,
Expected
Chesley,
book
I'm
lock.
going to accost you because
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
like Joe said, we had a million that we could have chosen from.
Yes.
But when you said poor,
Yeah.
that's where the conflict really came.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
there are a number of things
You
that
could-
Granny would have poor.
You could have put on
Yeah.
some quailing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Dettol the same way.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
some
yeah.
I wonder why be now.
Why
You know,
now?
the one thing I was thinking about that we used to really be afraid of and shun. I mean, we used to run. You prefer to run with your foot bleeding than to get that iodine.
Yes.
Yes.
You burn. You burn
Yes.
a lot,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Boy,
Yeah, the hammer would burn too, but
Well-
but not for long.
hammer wouldn't make it to my yard.
Yes. Oh.
We got a call.
Yeah.
Good morning, caller. You on the good old days.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Plaster.
No.
Blaster.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
That's an item. We're gonna be looking at the items, the complete items, right? List of items in Granny's medicine chest, and
But
yes,
we got the answer we were
yeah,
looking for
that's
already.
an item. But
Is
yes.
this Rosdella? Hello?
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 Is this Rosdella?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No.
Oh, no?
He said no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So that's an item that was in Granny's medicine chest, but it was not one on the list. Okay, for this morning. But
Yeah, but
you know, you can.
like I was saying, Chesley, Hammond would
Yes.
not have made it to my yard.
Yes.
So at least back then. So iodine would have been, and I don't think we had peroxide at that time,
No.
No.
right?
No.
No.
That's a
That's
more
something new.
modern.
Yeah,
that was
that
very
one.
new.
It's been in for a while, but that coming later on.
Right.
Yes.
You know, but
And when you say alcohol, like
Yes.
one caller said alcohol, I would have thought alcohol, but like the rubbing alcohol.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they have two types of alcohol, eh? One we call rubbing alcohol. What do you call the other one?
That's alcohol, let's call it.
There's a white one. There's a
The
green
white,
one.
the white, yeah.
Which one? Anyone? They
Both of
use
them,
both
yeah.
for the same thing.
Okay. But when the caller say rum, because I think that rum generally,
No, but
a
if they
good-
say
a
rum,
good
then
one may
may-
work, right? But it was a local item, and the Hammond was because it was very strong.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how
It
much
was
is
very
the rum?
effective.
How much is the rum?
Yeah.
Yes. But
It
the rum,
is.
But the rum is wide.
Yes. And so you wanted to be specific. That is why
Yes.
it's
Oh, you
made
wanna-
locally.
You want
Yes.
to
Yes.
you want to just say monge?
All right. So what we can do then, what we can do as we move forward is to maybe we can just talk a bit about the items on the list, and then we can move on to maybe look at the items in the medicine chest, maybe in categories, and so on.
Okay, choose a category and let's
Okay,
go.
just before we go, let me
Yes.
see if I could take some more. Okay, I just did mention Laurel. Laurel Charles is in. That's our,
Hi, Laurel.
our classmate. Good morning, Laurel. Good to have you as always. Adele is in, and Adele say, yes, we had get that clarification. Vernicia Vernie Doe Williams is my aunt. She's a retired police officer in Royal Sinkis Navy's Police Force.
Oh, okay.
She lives in the US now, but originally from Bath. So
Okay.
that's your family rent.
Okay.
He don't figure it out and he say, I'll do what do.
Yeah, either in or out.
Adele says, good morning, teachers and
Morning,
everyone
Adele.
else. Yes. Winston Truth for his was asking for your number. That's why I had to tell you to give out your number.
Oh,
But you started, but then the calling started to come so fast and furious. You couldn't finish. But you see where it is.
Well, Atta, you can get us at 669-7312 or 469-7953.
5-3, yeah. And then my dear darling niece Tamisha said, good morning, gentlemen. Hi, Uncle Joe. Next time you say hi, Uncle Joe first.
Wait,
Priority, you
but
know.
you're in the middle.
You know.
Your second.
Sharon says, "Good morning, all. Good morning, Sharon. Good to have you." Curvin Wilkin. Okay, I know it's the
Curvin Wilkin.
Yeah,
He called a few times.
Yes, he called because I recognize,
Yes, I know that
I
voice,
recognize
yes.
the voice. Yes. He said Dettol with a foul feather. Okay, yeah. But no, Dettol is not what we were looking for this time, boy. It's the Hammond. Iona says, "Good morning, teachers and classmates. I haven't been in class for a while, but it was for a worthy cause.
As usual.
So no punishment, please."
Okay.
That is okay, darling. Many of us want in for a little bit. So
Yes, you have to forgive
We
that,
understand. Tamisha is a good thing. I couldn't get to read the list because then he had thing up. He say, Tamisha said Epsom salt, smelling salts, lime alcohol, alcolado, castor oil, ethanol ointment.
What?
Ethanol issue? No, ethanol na ichamolimi in the black ointment.
Oh yeah, that's the master.
Iodine. Yes. Petty Page Boons. Good morning, Petty Page Boone. Good to have you. She said, say Vicks. Vicks. No, Vicks wasn't it. She just says Florida water is for nausea. Yeah, it's Florida. You just smell it and wash your face and sap. You eat it. Yeah. Paulette Augustus says Epsom salt, Dettol, lime alcohol, castor oil, cod liver oil, Florida water. Yeah, we have some very good
Yes.
Alicia Rollins is saying good morning. Good morning.
You know this
Luigi.
Paulette?
Good to have you. No.
Oh,
No.
that's not your classmate, right?
No. Well, I don't know if
Where's your classmate Paulette, by the way?
you like I said she was in the BVI.
Oh, okay.
Then she's gone further than there.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. I live into okay. Alicia, okay. Patty Page Boone says hello. Paulette Augustus again says iodine and Canadian healing oil. I'm just sharing them. Yeah, and it says salts and Vaseline for cuts. Yes, that was one. Paulette Augustus says Epsom salts and Vaseline. Okay, yes. Hugh Coolman and David Sean says one is fireborne water. That must,
Fireborne water?
Yes, so
What's
he
that?
say, I don't know. You might have to
Maybe in
explain.
Bon Oil.
Mona Davis says prickly pear. Evan Jeffers says morning to Max James, Elmos Tractorman Jeffers, and Alphonse all of Westbury. Paulette Augustus also says turpentine, sorry, and it says vinegar. Okay, vinegar might yes. Might do so.
No, I think what is happening here, Joe and Chesley, persons are identifying things that Granny will use, but those would not have been in her chest.
Yes, well,
because she wouldn't have the aloe in her chest, right? And the prickly pear.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
those would have to be in the yard.
Novice Ward had come close because she said moonshine, which is the same as the Hammond. And then Meredith Simpson says, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Jam Fob says, but at the same time, not all of Granny items will be in some of our homes, like the poor thing, LOL. That is true because when for saying I make it home by him either. CJ Head Jacksonville said, Hammond. Jump away again. Hammond, on kids, terrible. Iodine, yes. Yes.
Iodine.
But I think the iodine might have burned a little more than the Hammond, you know?
What?
Yep. It burn, yeah.
Not going to burn more than that.
Jam Fob says, also there is an alcohol that's put together in the drugstore, yes. In my home, I refer to it as the Nevis Robin alcohol. That's local too. Paulette Augusta says, I went to Cairn High School. Okay, great.
Okay.
Great.
All right,
Still one of the family.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome.
Okay, so let's look at because booklocks was a very popular item that was
Yeah, man.
mentioned,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah, man.
But in terms of the list of purgatives or laxatives, right? So we had on our list Epsom salts and castor oil, and we can talk about them. We can reminisce on them a bit. The days when we used to be. When we used to administer these two items after the mango season and so before you go back to school, right?
Before you go back to school,
I was talking
they have to purge you.
I was talking to an elderly man the other day, and he was saying that he believed that one of the reasons why sometimes we end up with issues in the colon and so on is because we don't get a regular purge.
A regular purge, yeah.
A regular purge.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, the older people would always tell you that.
Yes.
They believed in that strongly.
Yes.
And one of the things, well, in our home, if you got a fall, you got a cut for any reason, you fell down or whatever, or even if you didn't get a cut. Well, especially if you didn't get a cut.
Especially if you didn't get a cut.
Especially if you didn't get a cut, they'll say you need to get.
If you fall down and you get a pong.
A pong, yeah, that's what they call it.
You have that. They talk about the bruised blood.
Yeah.
You know, and you need to get it.
Get that out.
So we want to hear voices. Not just for the contest, but now that we are looking at the items,
how they used to be administered.
Right.
At your home.
You can give us a call. 469-7953-669-7312. Chefton, what was your item? The item that was used as your laxative?
Laxative for me, well, very early. It used to be the Brooklock, the Andrews, and the what do you call it? The Epsom salts. I would always prefer the Epsom salts.
Epsom salt.
It was the mildest of all.
Yeah, but Lord mercy, when you smell it,
well, yeah, I know.
You have to feel it, yeah. But we never had.
And then the aloes. I can't recall. I don't know. Maybe I was the last of my siblings, but I don't recall ever getting it personally. But I've seen all my siblings get it. Mommy would, you remember that wall that used to be in the kitchen, right? By the kitchen. So she'll get a glass, a wide mouth glass, and fit about. It's always an odd number, either 3, 5, or 7, or 9, and she stick them in the lid, then drain for a little bit, and then there's a little broad stone in the middle of the yard. Wet that down, then give you half a lime in your hand and a sweet in one hand and a half a lime in the other hand.
Yes, yeah.
And sometimes because it's not always, they had mixed with orange juice.
Yeah. Oh, that's a more.
Yes.
But I remember the day for the laxative to be administered was on my mother's calendar.
Oh Lord.
She had a date. And she made the announcement beforehand, so you know that tomorrow you're going to get Epsom salts.
Oh Lord.
And it's everybody, eh? And I remember one time.
Everybody. How you walk out the bathroom,
including
boy?
herself,
How you walk out the bathroom?
Because she gonna take it. Well, boy, you just have to negotiate.
Mash it up.
Yeah.
Mash it up.
And I remember she had I remember one time she had her pat stick in one hand. And she gave her sugar in one hand.
Yeah.
And then she's going to give it the Epsom salt. Now you cannot spit it out.
No, sir.
And one time I spit it out, right? Because this smell of it, the aroma is just
terrible.
And she wet me one lick. She tell me, you're wasting my medicine. And she said, come. And she repeated it, and I just had to take it. But the thing is that when we took these laxatives, we had to continue with our chores. So wherever you are, so if you're in the land,
yes,
you have to find somewhere. You have to find somewhere.
Boy, I tell you, for me, right? It was more mental than physical, because just the very thought of it, you start to get bowel motion. Honestly,
right.
And if one of my siblings getting it, it might as well give me, because I smell it, and I get the same reaction.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
For me, even now, even now and again, even now and again, I just drink something to get a flush every now and again. I don't think I do it as often as I ought to. Sometimes I just tell myself I can try to do this thing once per month, but I never really make it.
Chefton, is not easy to take it yourself. You need somebody to give you.
Well, no, because I'm not using so much of the old time ones. I have tried the aloes. I have tried Epsom salts
on your own?
Once or twice. Yeah, since I'm growing up, I have tried I have used the castor oil, but Lord, all them taste bad.
But
and just the thought of taking it, and so
yeah,
because of that, I just buy something there in the shop.
Pharmacy.
Citroma is a magnesium salt, because they just use milk of magnesia for as a lactose purpose too.
Yes.
And even that, just the thought of taking it, I started but And when oh God, it's terrible. I don't know if it is so bad, but
I think
just
that,
knowing that it's a laxative,
yes.
it's terrible. It's terrible. But I use it every now and again.
The Andrews liver salts wasn't too bad.
Too bad.
Wasn't too bad.
Because that was used also for upset stomach. But then when it comes to laxative, they put a little bit more.
Yes.
And
the Brooklock, you used to think it's a sweetie, so you know, like a little
Chocolate.
toffee.
Chocolate.
We never had that one there.
I've seen it.
I've never had it. We've never had it.
You look a bar chocolate with different little squares. So you break off one and give here, and you break off one and give here, and you think you get sweetie.
What about the sulfur bit? Sorry, go ahead, man.
Depending on how old you are, you get probably two pieces.
Yes.
You know.
What about sulfur bitters?
Oh Lord.
Yes.
That was terrible.
Yes,
terrible.
That one was, but it was very effective.
Yes,
that was very effective, but very, very bitter. Yes.
Well, the time they take to give me the sulfur bitter, they might give me some washerwoman.
And senna leaf, the senna leaf too. You remember the senna leaf?
No, I don't.
They will boil it,
right?
Boil it and drink it.
If I'm drugstore, that one was good. Yes.
I am not certain if I
Let's
I
take this
myself
call, guys.
ever used it.
Let's take this call. Good morning, you on the good old days.
Chefton, you ever use Dr. King?
Sulfur bitters. We just talk about it, man. Terrible.
Yeah, we just talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, but yes.
Yes.
He's a real doctor.
You have an experience to tell us about? Oh, I think the person's gone.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So Dr. King?
Yeah, Dr. King sulfur bitters.
Yeah.
You know, I am going to say that sometimes I have been naughty.
But Chesley, Chefton.
No, see what I'm saying. You know, sometimes when it comes to personal hygiene and you sweat a lot. Well, everybody got their body chemistry and order. And sometimes when in my growing up, sometimes persons who I didn't so quite favor and they carry an odor. Sometimes I say, I would say to friends close to me, Dr. King, I come.
But you know, whether you knew persons or not, you could almost know when somebody would have had a laxative. Because it now only comes out in your perspiration.
Yes.
Especially adults.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. For a while you're gonna smell it as a perspire, yes. Yeah. Let me just take two comments that I'm see to us. John Fobbs says good morning to my brother Pastor Alfred Fobbs and his wife Lornette and the rest of the Fobbs all over. And Joseph Brooks says that's okay, Joseph Brooks is agreeing with me. Joseph Brooks says that situation is indeed terrible. By the wicked Lord, before me open the bottle, me the face don't turn up and but I just drink it. But it's terrible, man. It's terrible. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? That pass away to you.
What you gonna do?
Well, castor oil wasn't a bad one, though, ain't it? It wasn't too bad.
I mean, I like
Lord
it.
Chesley,
It was,
they were all bad.
Yes.
Yeah, to me.
They were all
but
terrible.
I think sometimes what Granny did, our mama did when you gonna give the castor oil, was add a little sugar to it. Yes. Yeah, I give you a spoonful of castor oil with a little sugar. But that didn't mask the terribleness.
There was something that they used to buy in a. For me, it wasn't too nice either. Is it Cuddle?
You know, Cuddle and Ferrell, those are tonics.
Yeah, tonics. I mean, Ferrell was good, you know. Ferrell was good, but Cuddle had a little. It had an acquired taste, you know. You had to.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like cod liver oil. Up to now,
Oh Lord.
Up to now, I acquire the taste for cod liver oil, but I don't still drink it now.
I don't think you'll ever.
Every morning?
Yeah, I drink it in its the liquid.
Yeah,
man.
Me not get to drink every morning. I will drink it every morning and then I'll think.
I will take the capsules.
Yeah. But sometimes. But then sometimes it to take the capsule, you know, feel like the same. But even the cod liver oil terrible.
You know, I remember years ago. I might have been in maybe still school. I had a dog, and I used to give the dog cod liver oil. Man, and the dog was he was looking nice and
shiny.
I said, no man, his skin so looks so. Yeah, man, it's good for the you know, for the body. Okay, so now let's look at the those that I look at are used for
So
were used for.
just take this one.
Yeah.
Iona do.
Yeah.
She says there was one laxative that our parents used to wrap in bread guts and gave us. I can't remember the name though, but it was very bitter. Most of it didn't
bitter.
taste bad.
Maybe it's Dr.
Yeah.
K.
Doctor who?
Dr.
King.
Yeah, Dr. King, yes.
Oh, can we say Dr. Kevin Yobi, man?
Rutlin Hill is in. Says
Hi,
that's
Rutlin.
what-
Morning.
Says good day, family and friends. Good day to you, darling. Hope you have a good day.
Okay, so those used for nausea, right? We had the smelling salt, the lemacol, the alcolada.
Barium.
Any more barium?
I wonder how many people still have those.
Boy,
I have smelling salts. I have barium. I
You have barium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have limacol.
Camphor oil.
Alcolada.
Camphor.
I don't have any. The camphor drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camphor. Well, I wouldn't say I have, but I'm battler still up there in the mama room with
Lord,
camphor.
that
You right
thing
up
was
there.
terrible.
You right up there. Yes. I used to have alcolada as well, especially when I was raising. When I had young children raising around me, I would normally keep those things, but I don't think I have alcolada right now.
That camphor, they would throw it in some warm water and give you a drink.
To drink, yeah.
It was terrible.
Yes.
Oh man,
Oh, yes.
I can see it now.
Yes.
But you know what work wonders in place of that camphor, because they used to give it for belly ache, right?
Yeah.
The what do you call it? That thing that we use put in drinkers now. Just use drops. What's the name of it?
Angostura?
Bitters. Angostura.
Okay, yes.
Angostura is a master.
Oh, yes.
It's a master.
You
It's
try a
no
little
wonder.
bit-
It's
you
no
try a
wonder.
It's good.
You try a little bit in some warm water.
Anything.
Yes.
Yes.
When I had, and I mean I have used it even some young persons and they marvel at it because they bending over with belly ache because of gas and so on.
Yes.
Little warm water and Angostura bitters.
Right
And
away.
Man.
It worked wonders.
Almost instantaneously.
You find that it's not so plentiful now?
I don't.
No, they have it still.
It's this day, you know.
It's there,
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's there.
Man, in the market.
The supermarkets you normally have it.
Yeah. Well, I have to look for one.
I
because
usually keep one at home.
Yeah.
I usually keep.
I
one.
always have, but I don't think I have right now.
I usually
And you go to
keep one.
flavor drinks and so on.
Oh, yes.
You put a little dash of
Anything you put in it,
Yes.
it changes.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, now we had two that we were using for cuts, right? We had the salt and Vaseline
This-
and,
yeah.
and the Hammond. And I must say that I remember someone heard salt and Vaseline. They had
And they put
a
the
bruise.
the
when-
the
and the
cooking
table
salt.
salt.
the type-
They use the table salt and Vaseline. Man, and they kick like
Oh Lord!
you know, and I remember they had to rush, you know, and
watch
just wipe
them
it off quickly.
Now next time you must say Epsom salt and
Epsom
Vaseline.
salt and Vaseline.
Epsom salt
I
and
could
Vaseline.
imagine
Yeah.
like
Lord.
what the lady say. She had some issue with her finger. You know, sometimes from the washing or the soap
Yes.
or the powder, whatever. Sometimes you mess up your fingernail and
Yes.
so on. And they say he had fingernail, and somebody had recommended something to treat it. It's a drop. And he say it work good. He say it work good. He said, but boy, when I put a man there, something burn me. He say I went in a hell, kicked the devil and come back home. But he say it work. Two more comments just came in. Joseph Brooks said Dr. Sebastian Van Berum from the JNF hospital.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
I agree with him.
Okay.
Cancer. Cancer.
Berum terrible, man.
No, he was okay.
Really?
To me.
Yeah, nice. Refreshing.
Yeah,
huh?
and nice, yeah.
Yes.
Because I think I don't know, but I seem to think that what that was is, I think is they use the bay leaf and soak it in the alcohol and whatever, and however they do the extraction. So it was an alcohol based thing. But I didn't have any problem with it. That's why I always keep it. I remember a couple of years ago when I was coming down with a flu, and I get up in the night and I was so hot, and I had to call my brother. I was my brother Vaughan, and I was out of alcohol, I was out of limacol, but I had the barium, and I said, take this here. Just some down in me clothes, me. You know, splash down me head and thing, and it did well for me.
Yeah, well, it did that. But for me, you know, even now, if I smell barium or alcolado or lime or anything,
It make you sick?
I feel bad.
Yeah. No, another way.
I don't. Have you ever been on a boat?
And people have
And people
vomit
start
all around.
People start using those alcohol and
Yeah,
stuff.
it does be terrible.
Oh,
Especially
man.
because if you're in the enclosed area,
make you sick,
it's
innit?
terrible. It has happened to me. And so I me pray the boat look sharp reach the
Yes.
place. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Denny says, good morning, good old days family. Good morning, dear. That's Denny's Ward Dunkley, my dear cousin and Renford classmate.
Of course, my very proud classmate.
Yes. Good morning to you, darling. John Fab says, good morning to my friends James Brooks, also Claudette. Great. And Joseph Brooks says, Here's the answer. He said alcoholics used to drink it.
Drink what?
Berum in the hospital.
Okay.
But they used to drink the alcohol too, because I remember somebody tell a story of this gentleman. I was in the hospital, but he was a drinker. And you can't get no rum in there. And he concoct a story and he said he had a toothache. And he going to beg, every now and he beg you little alcohol hard out try the teeth.
Yes.
In teeth?
Yeah.
Oh my.
But
Good morning, caller. You on the
He
good old
wanted to
days?
drink.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Good morning.
teachers and Ren.
Yes,
How are
morning.
you?
Oh, we're
They're
wonderful.
doing very well. And better now we hear your voice.
I am enjoying the program. It's awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I'm
Excellent.
laughing at some of the things because, my mom, we used to call her Florence. And she was like a Florence Nightingale who used to take care of everybody. All
Okay.
the children and everybody else in the village. And a lot of those things you guys are talking about, she had. And to this day, when I get ill, I'm like, okay, where's my mother? I need alcohol, I need a Lime, I need something.
Which one of the you feared most?
I didn't fear anything because she gave us a reason why we had to take the Epsom salt.
You mean you had no choice?
And, we didn't have a choice because she used to line us up and we had to do that over the summer when we were out of school.
Yes.
She would clean us
Bef-
out
be-
and get us ready for going back to
Before school open, coming close to the opening of school, yes.
That's correct.
Mhm.
Yes. So she did that with us. So I didn't like. I think the one that I didn't like was the Senna thing.
Okay.
I didn't like that. at
Senna
all.
leaf, yes.
But we had to take them. Whatever she had, we had to take. But my mother was like, she was like a medicine cabinet. She had this thing called Barbados Star. I don't know who told her about it, but it was a black thing. And one of my nephews used to suffer with asthma quite a bit. And she got her hands on this black star thing and gave it to him, and he got through it. I mean, he got over it.
Oh, okay.
So these are a lot of things that she used to use. She never took us to the doctor. She never went to the doctor. It was always finding all of these remedies, bush and, various things. She would give us like a bush bath, like all of the different bushes and whatnot. She bathed us, warm up the water. I mean, the woman was amazing. And so I appreciate this program. It's really cool.
Well, thank you so much.
Lovely.
I just hope nobody have no bright idea and bring the Berum in here.
But she had all of that. She had it all. I mean, all of it. I don't know how she knew what was needed and what was necessary. The cuts and everything. She always had aloe around the house.
Yeah, they always knew. They always knew. Trust me, they always knew.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Modern medicine use a lot of these things.
Yes.
Put them in pills.
Yes.
Put them in other medications.
Yeah, if you read them good, you realize. Yes.
Yeah, especially the aloe. Now, if anyone listening has ever had to have a colonoscopy, they give you this thing to clean you out. They've tried to make it better, like there's no fragrance to it anymore, and there's no taste. But when you drink that, you have to drink so much of it that your belly gets all bloated. But then it all comes out because they need to clean out the intestine.
Yes.
For them to see clearly what is happening.
What's in there?
on
Yes.
the
Yes.
inside.
Yes.
Now, what I would recommend to anyone listening, if you eat meat a lot, you should try to purge your stomach as much and as often as possible.
Yes.
Don't do it every day.
No.
Do it as often as you can. Because you've got to get rid of the things in your intestine, your colon, in order for you to avoid having high blood pressure, diabetes, and all of that stuff, because it's everything begins on the inside of your body.
That is true. That
And
is true.
nothing happens overnight.
Right,
It takes
right.
years for you to realize that things are backed up in your stomach or your belly,
Yeah.
and it creates a problem health-wise for you. So what the old people used to do with us is something that we should continue to do. That's my advice.
Thank you so much.
Yes, excellent.
Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Great,
Thank
great,
you.
great
Right.
input. Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
great day.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Novice Ward has a list here. Let me read the list and I'm going to share a story. Novice Ward says, I still have Angostura bitters, Alcolado, Canadian healing oil. Me have a Canadian oil, you know, but a long time that no use.
We'll get home when you're ready.
Buckley's Buckley's syrup. He said Buckley's syrup. You know, really Buckley's syrup. It's Buckley's mixture. I wonder if he used to say syrup at time. But now he said Buckley's mixture.
But it is a syrup, right?
No?
What it is?
Well, a mixture.
Yeah, it's a syrup.
You're not gonna sweet taste in it.
sweet?
No?
You must go try it.
Boy,
And cod liver oil.
Let me tell you, right?
Yeah.
That Buckley's what do there was another name for it, but I'm telling you, whenever mommy sent us to the shop, well, you know those days the shop had everything, eh? Because you can't afford to go town, but what they used to call it drugstore, everything. So the shops, the community shops used to have, you know, like the Buckley syrup and the iodine and the Canadian healing oil and so on, right? But for me, when I was sent to the shop to buy that Buckley syrup, no, whatever happened to me, before you told me, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think it was a mental thing.
Yes.
Just the fact that you have it and it's going to be given to you, right? You fear it so much that you get better quick.
But what is the trick? What can anybody indicate? What is the trick to taking the Buckley's mixture?
No, that Buckley's mixture is like what do you call it?
We never had it.
You never had it?
No,
You
we
kind
never
of
had it, no.
inhale it, or when you drink it, it gets up into your head
Into your head.
and clears all the
Yes.
mucus and all kind of thing.
But it smells like a hospital.
What? Boy. Well, I never went so close. I never went so close to a horse.
And so,
Channel, you're terrible.
everybody know what I mean. But
You're terrible,
I
Chester.
am saying, like I had to say to my niece this week self, the trick to taking it is don't smell it. Don't smell it.
Well, you know, the closest thing to your nose is your mouth.
See, pour out what you're going to take. Hold back your head, open your mouth and dash them in before your nose night come. And so when you don't dash in that and it gone down, the guy going to come back up to your nose, you're going to feel the effect.
Oh my.
But once you smell it before, you're going to have trouble to drink
Well,
it.
that's your experience, right? But you know, some persons are able to tolerate,
I
you know,
had
a
to
lot
tell
of
my
things.
niece that guy had one of my niece taking it. Well, I took some. I said, see me take the thing, and I take it, and you know, and Lord, when she take it the first time, it started to yoke. I said, no, pat it back. I said, no, darling, relax. No. I couldn't even bring her back up that. I mean, you want to get cough, you know the cough. Yeah, but that Buckley's mixture.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's terrible.
You're in the list. You complete the list.
Yes, the cod liver oil was the last
The
one.
last one. Okay, all right. So the person still have some items from.
Yes, from Granny's.
From Granny's.
Yes, which makes sense.
Yes.
Because Granny didn't make any mistake. Eh?
Have you guys heard of
a couple of other comments.
Have you guys heard of the shark oil?
Yes.
Shark oil, no, yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
We never use it.
I don't know. No, tell me. No, really.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name. Tell me why.
But it's very good, eh? Very,
when you have that
cold.
cold in your chest now move,
Yeah.
I think you mix it with lime juice.
Fish oil. Yeah, you know, all fish oils are good, really.
With the cod liver oil and so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because when I take cod liver oil, sometimes I still squeeze a little lime in it, you know.
Just put a lime in it and you're going to be able to tolerate it.
Now,
Yeah.
guys, tell me, please, Lord,
When
in the
anybody-
name of Jesus, why Granny had to use all these harsh things?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and they had to tell you one is good or the best for you, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I've proven it now, but Lord,
Yeah.
you know, as a child, you know, you had to deal with these things, man. I prefer to take offense, okay, here.
Okay. Our antiseptics, right? That was
Yeah,
Granny's message.
wait, let me take
Yes,
some
yes,
thing.
Yeah.
CJ Hendrickson Brown, that's Carol. She
Hi,
says,
Carol.
my mom used table salt. It was just last week I was reminiscing with Pam when I fell out the Governor Plum Tree and got a very deep, large gash under my soul. It was bleeding very badly. My mother filled the cut with table salt and pound up some long grass. Yeah, with the long grass and salt.
Yeah.
But the Vaseline, you just put the Epsom salt. But you mix the long grass and salt. I wonder if you never used to use peas bush and salt too. Just like the long grass. Pigeon peas bush and salt. You pound it up with the same table salt and you put that there on the cut.
And sambax bush, the young sambax bush with Vaseline.
Yes.
Or to draw out pain.
Yeah, they would heat the bush,
yes.
right?
And roll it.
Yeah.
You roll it with a bottle. Crush the veins. You heat it up and put on the Vaseline and tie it on.
The young part of the banana tree.
Okay, yes.
The banana body, you take off a little piece.
Yes. When you got cut.
Boy, I'm telling you, I don't know. Where they figure out these things?
Yes, he said, my mother filled the cut with table salt and pound up some long grass and put it on with the bandage, yes. I still have a long scar. We put our faith in our parents and hope for the best.
Right.
We never saw a doctor unless we were getting vaccinated or the dentist came to clinic. That was so true. That was so true for many of us.
From your right on, girl. Right on. I mean, Carol.
Jam Fob says, one time a gentleman was hurting in a certain area of a man's body. So,
Jam Fob, where you going?
I understand this one here though. And I read the end of it. I understand.
No, go ahead. Read it.
So his girlfriend applied some beggar to the hurting area.
Lord
Guess
Jesus.
what? The poor guy ended up in the sea in the middle of the night. That is thing I remember. I remember I had a similar experience. I had
the same part of your body?
Yes, I think it's the same part.
Same part of your body?
Because I had
I hope no, you're the man John forgot about
No, me. Because my girlfriend me put it on. I mean put on mine, but wasn't benge. But some kind of ointment that you say for rash and whatever. And I had this rash. And when I done bathe and thing, and I put on that something, and oh my.
Where you put it on your hand? You put it on your hand?
I use my hand to put it on. On a certain part of a man's body.
Okay, that's fine. So you use your arm, you use your left hand to put it on your right hand?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness. And that thing sting deep. Dog, me had to rush back about go wash it again.
Lord Jesus, please help me. I need your help. I need you now.
So me understand, Jam Fabs.
Yes.
I
You
thank
will
God
understand.
for the psalmist David who say he's a present help in the time of trouble.
But I could bet your life, I mean, when somebody do that, the same jumping wouldn't frighten them twice.
Carl, you crazy? What? Because at least me been sure with the truth. I mean, because I went in the drugstore and me try it way. Me try it way. Because it not happen again.
Never again.
It not happen
Never
again.
again.
Oh, nothing this left, now they want to come.
Well, sir.
Novice Ward says Buckley's cough syrup, yes.
That's
That's how I used to eating. But you know, tastes good. And I remember a friend of mine some years ago say, boy, the Buckley's thing. Just like he say, it doesn't taste. I think there was an advertisement.
Yes.
Advertising, he say, it doesn't taste good, but it works.
It's good. Yeah.
And my friend say, it is true. It not taste good, boy, but it works.
Yeah.
And so it's terrible. And so my thing, like I said, my thing I work out is that you drink it without smelling it first.
And you go shut your eye for a while.
Huh?
You close the eye for a while.
Close the eye up your mouth and fling in it.
Look at the eye does pick up things.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
your eye run water, your nose run. You know, it's it just everything just connected, right?
Yes, CJ Hendrickson Brown says, those of us who live in New York can get every old-fashioned medicine in the Korean grocery, so I always have my stash. Okay, lovely.
Okay.
Jam Fab says, ooh, where this one gone? The thing skipping around now. Jam Fab says, I have Buckley's cough mixture. They also had the rub to it. Yeah, Buckley's white rub. Yes. You rub your chest and knees.
I haven't heard anybody say anything about this this white cross?
White cross. Cool, yes.
When I first encountered that, I was surprised. I don't know, because it has such a wonderful aroma.
Yes.
You know, especially I was on it. Well, how something smells so sweet could be good for anything.
Yeah.
You know, but especially if you have it applied, like if you put it on this morning, but this afternoon it is when you smell it.
Oh, okay.
Strong.
Yeah.
You know, you don't smell it right away. You know.
I have something here from, I see Ophelia Torres. I'm not certain if I've seen this name before. Good morning, Ophelia. Good to have you as part
Well,
of
we
the,
know Ophelia, but not Torres.
as part of the mix up here. Yes.
No, not
She
mix
said-
up, the mix.
The mix. Well, a part of the mix up in here. Ophelia says, guys, you need to put all this information in a book. Our
Oh,
children would like to know.
No, you have to tell them. 'Cause they
Would
never
like
read.
to know these remedies.
They wouldn't read it. You have to tell them. Because if I pick up a book with all this stuff in there, I don't throw it down.
Somebody responded to maybe, Evan Jeffers.
That's Ivan.
Yvonne Jeffers responded to Meredith Simpson, says, good afternoon, cousin. Cheryl Tuel is in. Good.
Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Cheryl. How you doing? Tell Shakila I say good morning. Jam Fob says, Lord, oh, me belly a bust with laugh. Don't know what you...
You caused it, so you had to belly had to bust. How you started.
He said, don't know what you all going to do with me and without me.
I know.
Absolutely nothing. Brian Brown says purple lotion.
Purple lotion.
Okay, yes, that was one of the things that was there.
Has anybody mentioned Saab?
Yes.
Yeah, Sab was mentioned.
Sab was mentioned.
When we talk about cuts.
Yeah, when we talk, that's one thing for cuts. Yes.
No, our antiseptics. Okay, we had the Hammond, we had the Qualine. What else we had? The iodine. I mean the Dettol.
But Chefton spoke of the what's the name of the that black substance again?
What's that?
The HML?
HML, yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now, there was an item, right, that we had back then. And the older folks used to write, they used to use it to run jumpy, they say.
Nonsense.
Okay, but then...
Artifica?
Because it smells so bad.
And you had it...
Had a pungent smell, Jesus Christ.
You talk about pungent, it smells stink.
Yeah.
That thing smells terrible.
How about nonsense?
You had the liquid, the Artifica oil, I think the oil, and you had the gum.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys don't know about nonsense? Nonsense?
Nonsense?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
They used to have it at the pharmacy, at the drugstore.
Nonsense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember common sense.
Yeah.
No, not common sense, nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, am I wrong? I don't know.
No, it's common sense.
It had common sense.
Common sense?
Rat poison.
For rat.
Oh.
Common sense.
Oh, something sense. Oh, okay. It's common sense.
Yeah, something like toothpaste, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, squeeze it out.
And the rat love it, boy.
And we used to how we used to use it. You grate the coconut, and you squeeze out a little and you mix it in there. And you chuck it way under the bed in the corner and so on.
You got gone for it.
Yeah, man. When sometimes when you peep in there in the night, you see the thing in there glow bright, and then if you watch it, sometimes you see like it's actually steaming, smoking. Yes, and it used to knock out the rat good.
Right.
But I guess it was so potent, so that they had eventually had. I think it was banned. Yes. It was banned at some point in time. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned the gum, the Artifica
Artifica
was in liquid and they used to call it gum, stinking gum. I think. But
That thing didn't smell good at all.
Right. But it was good for asthma, Asthma, ulcer, stomach ache. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what sometimes you find babies with it on the chest and the chain or something like that.
Just put on. Yeah.
And intestinal worms, I think in some cases it was used for intestinal worms and so on. But it smelled real bad.
Terrible.
So bad that people thought that it could run all the jump in the water.
Yeah.
Sometimes you come people place and they smell so terrible because they got this nasty oil down about the place and they got piece of gum chook here, piece of gum chook there. Looking about the job here them.
The monkeys don't like it, you know.
No?
So that's something that we can use to run monkey. I don't know if you could tell
the
scent. Yeah, the scent.
It's still available in.
Why? I don't know.
I thought they said they used the Qualine for the monkeys.
Well, those with a strong scent. Yes.
The Qualine.
Okay.
And
a time ago, people used to use a night soil.
Night oil.
Yeah, night. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Joe, you're terrible today.
Yeah.
You keep
Sorry.
keep off the bucket.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Mercy.
Oh, Lord, what going on?
Okay.
What
What
happened?
happened? What happened, Joe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just some.
Look like I scroll along the page by mistake. No, nearly frightened me oneself.
Faint. Just some smelling salt.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I say I scroll along the whole
Just
page.
put some smelling salt.
Bring it back together?
Yeah. Okay. No.
Okay,
You have something else there, Joe?
I saw me. So.
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe?
He seemed like he did something.
I'm not faint, man.
Oh.
I'm not faint. I don't want to smell his salt. But somebody
Because-
question them. Somebody comments. Let me go back over here and see me find.
Just do you see if anything in the pocket in the meantime?
Yeah.
You need some smelling salts.
Yes.
Okay, Sean, okay. The last one I had read is from Brian Brown. But I lose it over there. So me come over here. Cheryl T will say thanks. And I think it's a Shakila at work. Brendely says, good morning to all. I'm late. I read better late than never.
Oh, you're very late, Brendley. You miss all the fun.
Brian Brown says camp for water. Yes, we spoke about that. And that, yeah. CJ in Jacksonville said, please talk about the dreaded turpentine and quinine. Quinine.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Josie Brooks says the fowls used to get Canadian healing oil. Yeah. And they do them, I think so. But they used to give them like the thing like the AA and the JK and so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Glenny has had those in the medicine chest as well.
Yes,
Yes.
of
For
course.
the animals.
Yes.
AA and
Yes.
JK,
Yeah.
And oh yes. CJ Jacksonville say yes for John Joe foot.
Yeah, because
The
it's
fall.
used to the fall have sugar.
Yes. Because the followers get some kind of thing by the
Yeah,
foot.
yeah.
I don't know if it's a fungal infection or something.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Was, yes.
It's called John foot.
Guys, something that we haven't heard about for a long time, and I understand it's very scarce. The steel drops.
Right.
Wait. Hold that thought. Just maybe this comment from Carol. He said, Joy is right. It was placed in the four corners of the cultivated land, that night soil. Yes. But steel drops. Because I spoke with somebody this week, and I said, tell me name remember it, because I spoke with somebody, I think it was Dawn Kelly Tit, and I told her of the challenge I had over Christmas with all them paints and so on, and the stones business and so on. And she said, well, you know, drink the coconut water. I said, plenty coconut water. I said, but put in little steel drops. I said, girl, a long time, me no remember about steel drops. And so I went to both drugstores close by here, City Drugstore and Evelyn's, and none of them have it. But Evelyn's tell me they might get it.
Yes, that's what I'm told.
Okay.
They're trying to source it.
Maybe in the second week. They're hoping to get some maybe in the second week of February. So me going back every week and act. Even though they don't tell me second, me going back every week and act. Yeah. Because I remember that's something.
With jelly with coconut water.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
where they have
something-
back pains and strains and stuff like that.
Yes, because because when I tell them the kind of pain me had nearly couldn't stand up and so on. But whatever the doctor give me,
I haven't seen Dawn for a while. Where do you say? How is she?
she's good, man. She's good. Dawn is good. She live in Cherry Garden.
I know where she lives, but I haven't seen her. And I only
Yes.
see her in church, but and stuff like that. But I haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
Right. Now the oils were very popular in Granny's medicine chest. Castor oil, Canadian oil, right? Coconut oil, shark oil.
Yes, coconut oil was very popular.
Peppermint oil.
Yes.
Peppermint oil,
Shilling.
yes. Shilling oil.
Shilling oil.
Wait,
Okay.
shilling oil?
Shilling oil, yes.
Shilling oil is not modern?
Cote d'Ivoire
It's
oil.
been out for a while.
It's
We've been around for a while.
Oh, really?
Chilling oil, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, listen, I fear shilling oil.
It's more popular now.
Right. Now, what about pains? I mean, like joint pains and stiff neck and so on. Right. What do we use?
Coconut
What
oil.
do you use?
Coconut oil.
You know, use them.
Well, here's a. You finished, bro? You were saying something?
Yeah, but now question.
Okay.
Carol is asking, Joe, do you know how many drops of steel drops to take? Well, and I sure,
it's not one job.
and I sure at the moment,
The
I figure, the vial might have on some instructions.
Yeah.
You know, and if not, I will find somebody to ask.
And when you show, just put in one.
Just start with it. Okay, it must be a job.
Yes.
That makes sense.
But I remember that time I had a stiff neck. Boy, and I was in town, right? And like everybody meet me and ask me, boy, what's wrong with you? Because you know
you must know.
You're gonna know because yes.
Right?
And if anybody call you, turn right round.
And I went by Evelyn drugstore, right? And Eve, remember Eve?
Yes.
Wonderful Eve.
Yes.
Eve said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Lord, my neck here in pain. I can't even move it." And he said, "I'm gonna give you a remedy." And he said, "I bet you, within 24 hours you get some good baby relief, right?" And she told me there is something that they call mustard cream.
Mustard cream, yes.
Jesus Christ, but it work well.
But it burns, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and you know, smells so nice.
It smells so nice, but it's manageable.
Yeah, but I just
I said, you know, how do you use it? So she told me, when you go home, just get some water, some hot water.
Because if you put it on your bare skin, it will blister your skin.
And you get a rug, right? And you just put in the water and you squeeze out the water.
Yeah, and then apply it.
Right? As hot as you can bear it.
Yes.
And you put that on the spot first. And then you apply the mustard cream.
Okay.
Boy, and it work wonders.
Okay.
Yes, it work wonders.
I know that one, yeah.
And since that, I always make sure that I have mustard cream at home. Yes.
Lord, may her soul rest in peace. I hope that one of these days somebody gonna
write
up something about her.
Yes.
She was a wonderful, wonderful person.
She gave it a lot of remedies. Okay. You know. Okay. Now, what about anybody mentioned Eno?
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned Eno.
Andrews, no, we talk about the Andrews. We didn't mention the we didn't mention the Eno.
Right.
Yeah, because when we talk about the Andrews, I thought of the Eno as well, but we didn't mention it. Yes.
Oh, it's Andrews we spoke about.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the Eno.
Okay, and tonics. Our tonics now.
Oh, tonics.
Because Granny was very, very, very.
Well, we used to get
concerned about.
You used to have
Sanatogen powder.
Something.
Yeah.
You used to have beef, iron, and wine.
Mine. Mine. Me no, I don't know juggling with this, but
you got that nickname, so.
Yes, I know.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to further with it.
Oh, okay.
Scotch emulsion.
Yes.
Oh, you know when I said cuddle.
And Scotch emulsion, you mean?
Yes.
You don't want it nasty.
Yeah, Scotch emulsion?
I like it.
Terrible.
Lovely. It's like a nice little something milk in it. It's milky and nice.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, man.
Just the weekend nice.
But Scotch emulsion, that was nice. Yeah, man.
That's still around.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes.
But you had Scotch emulsion, and then you had the Ferrell and Cuddle.
You know what I used to love?
And it seemed like Ferrell and Cuddle always went together hand in hand.
Yes.
Do you guys remember there was a tonic? It was like a jam.
Yes. A black one.
Multival 12.
Yes. You dig it out with a spoon.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And you always take more than you're supposed to.
And that one tastes good. I think it was something with molasses and whatever.
I don't know. It was like you remember when we used to do a lot of guava jellies and stuff like that. Yeah, man. So
that one you don't mind eating. You don't mind taking.
When they had phosphorine, so they call it phosphorine.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
I remember it.
Kind of tangy.
Yeah.
Tangy taste.
The phosphorine, because the phosphorine, you get it in
Maybe somebody just passing.
You get it in
Is it? Okay. All right.
Come in, let's use it. You and I was saying you get the phosphorine in the liquid, and you also get the tablets form.
Okay.
Yes.
Good morning.
I'm trying to find Mr. Powell.
Carlisle? Oh, he's not in studio today.
What about baking soda? Was that part of Granny's
Yes, baking soda used to be used for what?
To wash the skin and so
wash
on.
the skin. When you got fever and so,
in
the water.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
When you had
Baking
indigestion.
soda, yes.
When you had indigestion.
You mix it and drink it.
You can drink it as well. Yes.
But they
Or
use
what
it-
we used to call colic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they use it for bathing. The baby skin and so.
Yes.
If you got fever, you put it in the water
Yes,
and
yes,
that helps
yes.
the fever.
Cut the
Okay.
fever
Yeah.
quickly.
All right. What did Granny have for her
And
eyes?
also,
Yes.
before you go, and also, when you have them heat rash and so on, you know, the hot weather,
Yes.
the skin rash up.
Yes.
We call it mad blood.
Yeah.
When not the mad blood one, just
No?
fine,
Right.
more like the prickle heats kind of thing.
Right. But even for measles and so, you so
Yes.
soothe.
You add this baking soda.
Yes.
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 The mad blood does be some bigger bump. They give you the milk of magnesia for
Magnesia,
that.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Now, what about the eye though? What did Granny have for the eyes in the medicine chest? What did you keep in the medicine chest for the eyes? Your eye. It's like something debris get in your eye. You want your eye purged.
There's some
what
kind
you
of
use?
water
They
that
would just use the
It's a blue bottle. Remember the one in the blue bottle? Upchex
Upchex.
lotion.
Yes.
Yes, Upchex
yes,
lotion.
yes.
Granny always had that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take care of
and
eyes,
sometimes they would use this time the medicine shepherd he makes in garden they will use the prickle pear sometimes.
Prickle pear, yes.
Yes.
'Cause
I
that
think-
was said to be something that would cool.
I think they would roast it and slice it in half and put it on your eye like a patch.
Right.
Yes.
Now there was something that Granny used to use for the ears, right?
The ear?
The ear, yeah. She used to use the plant we call the earweed.
Oh.
I don't see it. The earweed, a very plant with some thin leaves.
I've heard of it, but me not know it
And
now.
she
Me
would
not know it
roll
now.
it. She would dip it in oil. I think it was might have been cooking oil or something. Cooking oil. And she would insert it in the ear. Because it's very, very tender. The leaf is very, very soft, very, very tender. And she would insert it in the ear.
I don't know about that.
To get, relief.
Something that Granny used to use for belly ache and so too. The bun oil.
Yes. That was very popular.
From the lamp, you take put a drop in your navel, or massage it.
And sometimes, or when you had a nail dig.
Yes. And when you had a cushion in your foot,
yes,
they use that to help bring out the cushion as well.
Yes,
the bun oil. Yeah.
It will just raise it out.
Yeah.
Now, Granny did a few things that maybe were not really advised. For example, she would give you some of these things that were to be used externally to drink, right? Like Creoline. But it would work wonders.
Boy.
Creoline is very, 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 very good for for fever.
They used to give you that Creoline to drink, and they used to sometimes, bathe
you in the Creoline.
with it.
Right. When you had fever, right?
But and they did the same thing with the camphor.
Yes.
I didn't like them things at all. Camphor, Berum, and Creoline. Oh Lord.
Let me take some more comments here quickly. Okay. Wow. Yes. Okay. Good. Cultivated land. No. Jam Fob says, "Good morning to my friend Vortilly Williams." Yes. And then right after that, we had a comment from one Burnett Manners. Burnett Manners. Good morning.
Burnett Jack Manners.
Burnett Jack Manners. Yeah.
Little Jacana sat in the corner.
Nothing little about him, Chesley. Nothing little about him.
Not anymore.
Good morning to you, sir. Thanks for listening. Appreciate hearing from you.
What Jack say?
Jack. Before I say what he say, I'm going to refer to him as Jack, the model dresser back then.
Yeah.
He was a real chic, eh?
Boy.
Yes, Jack, remember those days?
With the afro on the beard.
Yes. And the belly button pants.
Yes, he bell bottoms and he bell bottom pants and them high shoes and the afro. Wow.
Afro, yeah.
That was Jack Anna.
Afro on the beard.
He said, "Good morning, Chesty. Don't forget your burnt foot and the kusha wood when you burn it and use the juice on the scar of your foot." Okay.
It worked well, yes.
So how that go?
Burn, yeah.
Is that what the kusha wood?
Burn, yeah. It helped the healing process along.
The kusha wood?
The kusha wood. The
Okay.
juice from the sap from the kusha tree. Yeah. It
Okay.
worked well. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Juice on the kusha tree? Where you get juice on the kusha tree?
The island got it some kind of moisture,
Yeah.
no?
Ask Jack.
Oh.
Ask Jack if he ever put table salt and Vaseline on anything that he got.
I believe you get it into something.
Yeah.
You know, that's not asking me. I don't know.
No.
Jack Chesley said to ask you if you ever put table salt or Vaseline on anything that you have.
Anything that you have?
Yeah.
No, Jack don't put Vaseline in here.
I don't think you don't put no salt with that.
No.
Denny's, my cousin Denny's Ward Douglas says, someone told me that coconut water and the flesh, someone told me that coconut water and the flesh, soursop and sugarcane juice is good to cure cancer. And I hear them talk about that.
Yeah,
thing
I've
about
talked about that a lot.
the soursop and so on.
Yes,
But you know me I remember I bought some coconut water this week for my son. Early in the week.
Are you not drink it?
Yeah, but in the fridge, so you know one thing. But then
No, don't trust it, you know.
Huh?
Coconut water, jelly water spoil very quickly. Even in the fridge.
but I also take some of the jelly where he don't chop out, and I went and cut them and dig them out.
How you do them?
And put them in a container. I ate most of it, but I took some in the fridge. I may forget, you know?
Oh, well, that gonna be alright.
You sure me might have to show it when we go
You
home.
might start to go back.
Yeah, because that's since Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. CJ Hendrickson Brown,
Don't waste your son labor.
I'm going to try not to. CJ Hendrickson said, Joe, you are to add 12 to 15 drops with your finger placed firmly over the opening and enough space for a slow drip. Okay, very well. Yeah, because
she's talking about the
steel drops.
The steel drops.
Yes. Joseph Brooks
But
malt
that's
extra.
as I remember, that steel drop is very dry. You know.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's very dry.
Yeah.
And when you apply it to the coconut water or jelly water, it's very dry.
Yes.
Joseph Brooks says
For want of a better
malt extract. I wonder if that is the Multivol 12. Jam Fab says Johnny had scroll too and Tilly. Tilly.
Jesus. Jesus.
I think
in Jesus' name, just leave.
I think Carol said the same thing. Carol said smells terrible.
Jesus.
I only heard about it. Thankfully.
Yeah, I do it.
I remember one time, a lady told me to take a few drops, right? It's good to clean you out. That thing come out all in the urine.
Yeah, you smell it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hear about it.
So if you know you're going out, you can't take it. Because, people might have to close on the workplace. Yeah.
Then he said,
is that strong?
Then he says, also camphor for belly ache. Yes. Jam Fab says, it's 2 kinds of quercetin. Got to know which to drink. Okay.
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 Well, I guess it's two kinds of camphor too, because there's one to drink and then there's the other one that you put in your clothes, right?
Yeah.
The camphor ball.
The one that they want to drink come in blocks. The one to go in your clothes is like
a
marble.
marble.
Yes. They actually call it moth balls.
Yeah.
But they want to drink. I wonder if they still have it. If you still can buy it.
Which one?
The block. The one who drink. Drinking camphor.
I've seen it for a long time.
Yeah. But like I said, Mama, and she.
But the camphor balls that they have now are much smaller.
Mama departed this life in 2018. We can go up in the bedroom and look in and can and the battle with the camphor. Anybody who can. I guess it don't spoil. Right. And the DTA said that no spoiling they were doing either anyway. It done bad enough.
Yes, Lord.
CJ Jackson was a great show. Memories of a terrified youth.
No. Okay. You said it correct.
John Fom says Kellogg's eye water. I guess that was for the eye. You had that there?
For the eye. No, I didn't have that one. Yeah.
Gwen Williams said, do you all remember getting Canadian healing oil? Yes, I remember Canadian healing oil. Oh, okay. I don't know if but I know of that. They said, do you all remember getting Canadian healing oil on sugar for cough and cold?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They put a drop.
Yes.
Put the sugar in
they always try to fool you with a little sugar.
Put the sugar in the spoon and put a drop on it. Yeah.
That's
Bernard
sugar
says,
and
that Jack?
Yeah, he said no. Epsom salt and Vaseline.
Yeah. That's the right combination.
But
that me ask him. I asked him.
But he said no. He said no.
He said no, but
he said no.
All right.
But he looked like you got different. And
yes, Chesley has a different experience for your bonnet.
Tell him when we meet again, we'll talk.
Okay. You're talking twos.
I see my favorite here saying good morning. Good morning to you, to my boy. You just wake up now? Kayan Sadler says good morning, and I say good morning to him. That's my favorite nephew. All them are, but he's special. He's many favorite.
Oh, you got a favorite and a special favorite.
Yeah, man.
Lord help you.
In all category, and like when they complain, I say don't worry. The pendulum swings. Sometimes
you need a laxative for them favorite.
Bonnet Manor says, make Chesley tell you all about his personal experience of walking into a lighted coal pit.
Oh, Lord.
And how I used the Cushawood juice to help him.
Chesley walk in a coal pit?
You want to expose Jack.
What do you mean? When it was open?
Boy, I can't fight with my brother on online. We got to do face to face, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But okay, it's now about the hour. But one last thing though, PKL. Nobody remember PKL.
No. Yes.
Nobody mentioned.
Yes. That was an ointment to rub.
Yeah, kind of. What is it? Orange, kind of orange. Yes. With a bad.
Yes.
Talking about ointments, there was also MB. There's something called MB ointment.
MB powder.
MB.
I believe you got the ointment too.
MB powder, MB ointment, and ENT or something like that. EMC or something like that.
EMT. TNT? No.
TNT, yeah.
I think because I was wondering back there, this salve, sometimes you get it in an ointment and sometimes you get it in a powder, don't you?
Me no. I'm afraid that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, ointment and powder. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
The MB ointment they come in the tube, but I know Mom would keep it in a matchbox.
Yes.
Huh?
The matchbox.
Yes.
The MB ointment and the
because you had the
store it.
Because I think when it comes to the ointment one, I think that they used to mix that from the powder.
Right.
You mix it
with Vaseline.
The same thing with the menthol.
Yes.
Menthol is something that Granny always had.
Yeah, they mix it with Vaseline.
Yes, mix it with Vaseline.
And there was a brown Vaseline as well.
Yes, brown and white Vaseline.
Yes.
They also mix mostly with the white Vaseline.
Mostly with white.
Yes.
Right.
I remember I had a friend of mine, a cousin of mine. I remember one time we traveled, a couple of us traveled overseas, and she was sharing, two persons were sharing the bed, and my cousin, she said, she can't go sleep. That is she adult. She can't go sleep without she mental.
Yes.
She said she so accustomed to mental. She addicted to mental coming through. And so at night time she got to dig little mental and dab. She knows to get to sleep. This night, one racket. She can't find she mental. She had the little mental is a matchbox. He roommate.
Hide it?
No, he not hide it. Inadvertently lie down for the thing.
Oh, no.
You see what you do, dog? How me go get to sleep tonight? And so she got to get the matchbox, and she still had a wipe again, some little scent out of it. But it was amazing. But then I think you said TNT, but it's BNT.
BNT, yes.
BNT ointment and BNT powder.
Yes.
Oh, look, you just put it in. Yes. Jamfab say. Oh, I'm not sure what that is, but he said Mary Poppins sang when just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Oh, okay. Okay.
Have anybody...
Ruth Lynn said BNT, just let me take BNT ointment. Joseph Book says salve for sores.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, talk.
Has anybody had the experience? You know, we spoke about mixing the menthol with the Vaseline, right? And some people normally rub the Vaseline in certain parts of their body, But if you don't label it and you use the one with the menthol instead of the pure petroleum jelly, you could end up with some challenges, right?
You better especially put it in a certain part of the anatomy.
Yes.
The same area will make me go back on that.
From this...
Or make the person go abandoned.
From this platform, let us warn everybody when you mix things to label them.
Label them.
Yeah.
Label them.
Right.
Say salts and Vaseline or
Yes,
Epsom, whatever.
Label your salts and your
Yes.
Epsom salts and Vaseline, and label your menthol and Vaseline, and so on, because you could end up
Gwen.
with some serious
I
discomfort.
see something from Gwen. Something else like missing. Oh, no, it's still there. Oh no, wrong mouse. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gwen Williams says, once I had a sore that would not heal. My mother said, come, let me see the foot there. Man, she took a half a line. Yes. Yes. A half a line with salt.
barbaric.
Put a rubbing on it until it bleed. And that did the trick.
Yes.
Hear about pain and burning? They used to do that with ringworm too.
Yes,
When you got a ringworm, a half a lime and salt, and they rub it until the blood come.
Right.
And that does take care of it.
Right.
Denny's Ward
That
says
was terrible.
penicillin ointment. Okay, yes.
Yes.
They mix and make ointment with with dry powder. Yes. And so something you can go to the drugstore. You can either buy the powder or you can get it already mixed there. CJ Brown says, what's that red liquid that Hanley's Road people used to put on cuts and sores?
What?
Was it? Oh.
Red?
Yeah, red liquid.
Hanley's Road people?
You say Hanley's Road people.
I have no idea.
He used to have a red ointment.
They
that
come
you
from the
call-
people
a red liquid. No, a red liquid called mercuricum.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I don't
That
know.
was
I
red.
don't know
Yes.
that.
You used to drop it on just like how you use the feather and put on the Canadian oil or the Benjamin healing oil. You use the feather and put on the purple lotion.
Yes.
Yes. It was called mercuricum. Yes.
Okay.
Jam Fab says sulfur powder. Oh yes.
Sulfur
for
for
sores
sores and so on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sharon Pemberton said a lot of the old time parents had made you swallow Vicks when you have a bad cold. They melt it with a little lime and sugar, yes. And you say, I see my dear friend. This is my best friend. Good morning, Landa. Nice to know that you are listening and you are in class in the good old days this morning, enjoying it. And here we say, that lime and salt sound criminal, Chefton. Maybe so, but it used to happen.
Yes.
Yeah,
It used to happen, and it worked.
Yes.
Lord, it was terrible.
Okay.
Jam Fob said there's a plant for ringworm. Okay. And then he says, whole grain salt and Vaseline and long grass for cuts. I believe it's mercuricum. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
all right.
mercuricum. Yes, yeah, because the salt. Yeah, because back then it's mostly the whole grain salt you used to have, and you mix it with the long grass and you pong it up.
Yes,
And
yes.
you get it for your cuts.
That's where the ponging comes
All right,
in.
so that's it.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Well,
That's all that is
we
there
went
for
a little
now.
over time. Okay,
Yes.
I want to thank everyone for their participation. Thanks for being with us for today's edition of the Good Old Days.
Thank you all very much.
All right, thank you all very much. Okay, I'm sure that it's hard to really exhaust Granny's medicine chest.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But we'll visit that sometime in the
point in
future.
time, yes.
Sometime in the future, we'll go back, take another go at it again. All right. Okay, but thank everyone. Do enjoy your weekend.
Chesley, I'm going to short a hint, a
Yeah.
suggestion, because I think
Okay.
one of the time
Let's take this last call, Chefton, before we go.
Yeah.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Granny was our own doctor in those days.
Yes.
We didn't have to pay $300 and $400 to the doctor.
No.
Yes,
We
yes,
didn't have
true.
to pay for no medication.
You have to go in the backyard.
You
Yes.
get better.
Yes, yes.
And
But now you go to the doctor, you get your medication, you still not get better.
let me tell you something, and something you're going to get the medication, then just ask you to question and tell you something, and you pay $300 and $400.
Yes.
I'm poor Granny didn't get a dime for that.
Okay.
Yes. Right.
You too.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your weekend.
All right.
Okay. Thanks
So-
everyone.
So, Chesley,
Yes,
I'm thinking that somewhere down the road, maybe even when we come to the end of the year, it may be kind of tough on people. But sometimes what we're gonna have to fix a quiz where we check who have been following and so on, and so see if people can recall when we did what and what. Yeah, yes, dates for certain.
Yeah.
Yes, just a thought.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Even Chan says, "Good morning, mixing." Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
And
Everybody have a great
CJ Brown
weekend.
said, don't forget sulfur. Yes, somebody had put it in a while ago, sulfur powder. And Jam Fab, the last comment I'm going to read. People, please don't end up in the ocean in the night. Remember shark Might be indeed. They better not. They better
All right,
not.
thank you, John Paul.
Careful what you put where. It was indeed a joy being here
yes.
today. And I am certain, what my friend name? Lord. Kozia, I forget your name.
Well, you can't remember your friend.
That tell me she was going to listen. I'm certain you are happy today because I told you we're going to make it good.
Yeah.
We are here, we made it good. So for the times that we have missed, we try to make up.
Yes.
And John say, oh, that's my sister. Hello, sis. Okay. So days where we leave you for another good old days, and we see you next week at 9:30.
All right.
And for another wonderful time together.
Blessings, everybody.
Please allow 2020 Vision Radio 102.1 FM this brief interruption.